Yes, sir. What's poppin'? It's your boy, the boy Henry, back at it, gang, with another video. This time I'll be speaking about the new Valve announcement, the new Steam hardware. But before I get off into it, appreciate you clicking on the video. Hopefully you stay throughout the whole thing. Drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscribe if you want to. Now, Valve have dropped this news on our head tops out of nowhere, and though there was murmurings, there were whisperings about, potential new hardware, I assumed it would just be like a Steam Deck 2. It's about that time. The OG Steam Decks were getting marked down crazy, super sales, crazy sales. And I figured, the Steam controller would make a return. You know what I mean? That's about it. But I also did not have time for this happening. I just figured that would be the next thing. But no. Oh no. Enter the GabeCube baby. Now, it looks simplistic, small, compact, sleek. You know what I mean? Little LED light going across the bottom, you feel? But the front plate is interchangeable with various other, customizable situations. So it's going to be a decent amount of customization going on as far as swapping out that faceplate. Your 3D printing brothers and sisters going to go crazy as per usual. Etsy going to go crazy as per usual. You know how it goes. You know how they do. Probably day 2, day 3, day 4. These things going to be popping. I wouldn't even be surprised if they producing them right now. You understand what I'm saying? Which is awesome. It's cool to see that, because people like to customize their stuff. They want their system to match the setup. They want it to be their favorite color. They want it to be their favorite band. They want it to be their favorite TV show, movie, etc. So that makes sense. I'm with it. Then we see the Steam controller look crazy, which I figured would be very reminiscent of the Steam Deck itself. I didn't see them going back to the mostly touchpad situation with no traditional inputs, and that's pretty much what they did. It's got 2 analogs in the layout that I like. Shout out to the boys. Then they got 2 touchpads, your face buttons. I'm wondering how that D-pad gonna feel. I do. I wonder how it gonna feel when I play my side scrollers on my indies, because I like to use the D-pad in that situation right there. Then another thing they showed was the VR headset. Now that is a thing I didn't really look too much into. I'm not gonna pick that up. I'm keep it out with you, which I'm not gonna pick that up. At least at this, it's not what I'm interested in at this point in time. It's just the cube itself and the controller, which also I seen the transparent, and that is, come on now, bring the transparent back. When technology went to being transparent, it peaked. Bring that back, and it looks like Valve gonna bring that back. And I'm pretty sure at some point, some individuals are gonna put together a shell for the cube that's transparent, and that's gonna be fucking dope, super dope. This was, like I said, a shock to the people. Nobody was really expecting this. A YouTuber I like to watch, Analog Den, had coincidentally produced a video yesterday right before I watched this, and he went on to speak to how he was really enjoying the Steam Deck. He didn't enjoy it at first, but he's found that the Steam Deck fits more in line with his lifestyle, with his family life, and etc. He can just pick it up, game, put it down, pick it up, game, put it down. And I identify with that a lot. That's why I love my PlayStation Portal. I love it. But I commented on the video. I was like, man, the timing is amazing. And he replied, and because he didn't plan it, we didn't know this was happening. He didn't know it was happening. He went on to produce another video today talking about it. But this is super exciting inside the gaming sphere, because it provides another option for the people. Steam is huge. People speak very highly of Steam. The return policy is excellent. Gaming on PC, you don't have to pay for online. There's a lot of pluses to this situation, and It also removes the friction of PC gaming and having to potentially deal with PC issues. Steam OS, people have been ranting and raving about Steam OS for centuries. And that being inside the Steam Deck has put the Steam Deck itself at the forefront of delivering the most console-like experience on a PC handheld, and it doesn't seem like the other handheld PC creators have really grasped it, have nailed it, the experience. You just put Steam OS on there. Microsoft is having an extremely tough time in doing this. A lot of people are just putting Steam OS on the Windows handhelds. Yep, that's how good it is. They're just gonna get rid of the OS it comes with and just put what they want on, which is cool. It's your stuff, do what you want to do, customization. And that's one of the pluses of dealing with a situation like that inside of gaming. I see a large use case for this device for a lot of people, because like I said, the main drawback of PC gaming is the PC-ness. And if this can deliver you that situation without the negatives, I see a lot of people potentially picking this up. I'm super interested in it myself because there's been a lot of indie creators and AA style games that I don't have access to at the time of release, and I have to wait to play them, which I don't mind. I'll wait to play them, but with this system, I won't have to, and I can just play them there right then, which would be tight. The ecosystem they put together is an appealing ecosystem. You can play on your Steam Deck natively, so you can be gaming on your couch. It's similarly to how, I use my portal now. You gaming on the couch, migrate to the back porch with my portal, migrate to the bedroom with my portal, migrate to the bathroom with my portal. You know what I'm saying? You could do that with this ecosystem that Valve is providing to the people right here. I'll talk to the big home, Will Triple JP, about the situation, and like, man, it's some real pluses here, some real pros over here. And obviously, this thing is not out. Obviously, we're going to have to wait till people in the real world get their hands on it and not just be reliant on what the people who touched on it now have to say. Because people can be dishonest. It can be in certain curated environments. You really got to have it out in the wild and wait a week or two before you get your hands on it. Some issues might pop up. And they need time to be rectified, but to be an early adopter of this thing would be cool. And it's also really dependent upon what the price point is of this joint. I personally think it'll be about $600. I could be wrong. There was some murmurings about $400. I don't see it being that cheap. Even though they could, we'll have to see. But with what they're offering in what it can potentially do, 4K 60, with upscaling, $600 is a good price point in my opinion, and it still puts it cheaper than the Pro. It'll be more expensive than the Nintendo Switch 2, but the Steam Deck is cheaper than the Nintendo Switch 2, the non-OLED version. And of course, you have an OLED version, which is more expensive, but the Switch 2 doesn't have an OLED version, so I won't compare it in that way. You got the PS5 base and a portal. That together would be cheaper, but a PS5 Pro and a portal wouldn't be. And also the PS Portal doesn't play natively. They did get an awesome cloud update, which is good. You understand what I'm saying? That changed the game with that device. I'm super excited about that device. I'm looking forward to potentially trying Where the Winds Meet through the cloud. Hopefully it's available through the cloud. If not, oh well, I'll just play Art Raider through the cloud because it is available through the goddamn cloud. You feel what I'm saying? But you got your home set up, your living room set up, you got your on-the-go set up, and then you also got the VR if you want it. They talk about this controller might have like 30 plus hours of battery life on there. It's gonna have gyro. It's gonna have the durable analogs. It got the touch pads. Come on now. A lot of people say it's comfortable. They look comfortable. They look big, but they also look comfortable. So we just really gotta wait and see what the price point is on this thing. But like, I'm excited for it. I think I think it'll do well. You know, I don't expect this thing to even sell what Xbox sells, but I think for the people who pick it up, they will thoroughly enjoy it. I think I think it's a place for it. In short, I'll just say that I think it's a place for it. It looks super interesting, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been thinking about it all day. Like, bro, I'm probably more than likely gonna pick one of these things up. I'm more than likely gonna pick this up, pick the controller up, and check it out to play those indies I've been really interested in playing, that I've been, you know, keeping up with the development on over the past few months. This thing's supposed to launch 2026, probably second quarter 2026. Hopefully within the next month or two, within the next month, they go ahead and let us know how much this thing gonna cost. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I said, I'm picturing $600 for the system, and then controller $90. I can't even attempt to put together how much the headset will potentially cost, because it's just not my realm. It's not my realm at all. But it's awesome to see. I'm excited. It was just a good day for some news. An awesome day for some news, especially from Gabe and the boys. Shout out to Gabe and the boys, dropping the GabeCube on people's head tops. I'm looking forward to seeing more information on it. And, you know, that's all I got for right now. I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. I just wanted to touch base and say a word or two about it. I'll catch y'all next one.